It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Rams. Next on Madden NFL 22.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. That is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Carr to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Off the play fake. Brady finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
On play action, it's Brady. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8. On play action, now Brady. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Buccaneers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how defense...
Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the Buccaneers' 14-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive line.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Devin White in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. Gay's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. To try again after the sack. Brady. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. 9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1. Now a play fake. Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The football going back to the Rams now. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some...
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Devin White able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Devin White getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Fielded at the 43. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far, as we see here on your screen.
They may have to draw up coverages they haven't run so far. They have to create something on the fly because he's beaten everything. And when you watch this game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, is it 2 men, 3 men, maybe even a 4th guy may have to go and account for him. But right now, he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take it.
After review the play, one on the field first.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Rams 3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Carr. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jordan Berry now. as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And this is caught inside the 5. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The final shot before half for Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. A final shot before break. Brady, and this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half.
A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. Brady now on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Brady now to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Touchdown! Chris Godwin. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and get...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one. Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. From the 41, Brady. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And I think the ball's out. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Tampa Bay defense coming back out now. Now the interception for them the last time, and that turned into 6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right? You know, they want to see if they can do it again for them. They're putting together an entire team game by how they're playing on defense.
So the interception the last drive, what will happen here? That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Rams' 29-yard line.
Watch the safety creep.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Another completion for Tom Brady, and I just know that in his New England days, he would fight to stay out there until the end, until that clock hits zeros. But here in Tampa Bay, I just wonder if they'll want him to come out of the game and hand him the base.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out?
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Devin White, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, it's Carr. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Rams on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster? It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 66 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Brady going to look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, Dub. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
And it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise...
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
After review of the play, where on the field is reversed.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is... And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. So out come the Bucs now. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Brady going to throw here. Oh, now it's stripped. He loses the football. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Now Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Y'all playing the wrong football. 24 is the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
To throw is Brady. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points, and then the